You like to be a mixed martial a-hole.
No way.
Oh! From the Queen Studios of New York, UFC 215 Fight Week with the MMA-Holes. Yes! That's right. We're back. The MMA-Holes are back. It's Wednesday night, and we are wonderful, wonderful. Guys, we are back. We're ready to rock. Wednesday night, episode number 49. We've been doing this 49 weeks in a row, and I couldn't be more excited to be with you guys. My friends, my family, my MMA-Holes.
Wonderful, wonderful.
With the MMA-Holes, wonderful, wonderful. Inside over here is the chat, the live chat, the cringe chat, all the chats. The viewer thing is not working. Great. So I guess we'll just take that shit down. What the fuck? Why is the viewer thing broken? 20 watching, and it's a 0 over there. What the fuck is that about? Oh, anyway. Tonight's show, we have some fun stuff going on, and it is wonderful, wonderful. It's going to be sexy, and it's going to be swole. Tonight, we will be getting deep and dirty with UFC 215. That is this Saturday, and we will be doing a fight, buddies. And I have allergies, but who fucking cares? In the living room, to the wall. The sweat dripped down my balls. Victory sex. Mighty Mouse will have victory sex, or will he not have victory sex? We'll find out tonight on the MMA-Holes. That's right. Check it out over here. A little closer. He's lying down. He's all sexy. He's like, hey, guys. Oh, yeah. After I break this record, I'm going to go fuck my wife hard and strong. And I will be the GOAT of the UFC, the real pound-for-pound champion, Mighty Mouse. 125 pounds of pure black meat. And it is
wonderful, wonderful.
That's right, Mighty Mouse. Is he going to have victory sex? Is he not going to have victory sex? I don't know. We're going to celebrate tonight. We're going to talk about it. There will be an after show. Jessie Belle Hill will be live as well. Link in the description. We are filtering out all the stragglers over here from the Maymac world the disaster. So we're getting rid of those people. So let's get rid of those subscribers right now, and let's get the real subscribers involved as the chat room is on fire, and we have 29 likes. So that can only mean one thing, because every 10 likes, we play this. Boom! 10 more likes. Get ready, friends. It's time for Brady to dance.
I've got 10 more likes.
I've got
10 more likes. I've got 10 more likes. Fuck you, dislikes. I've got 10 more likes.
I've got 10 more likes.
I've got 10 more likes. I hope the dislikes die of AIDS.
That's right. There only is one person dying of AIDS tonight, and Brady Ferguson dances every time you do 10 likes. We have 30 in a tip jar. So, should we play it again? Should we? You damn fucking straight we're going to play it. Keep them dancing. Let's go. UFC 215 Fight Week. Let's dance. Everybody dance.
I've got 10 more likes. I've got 10 more likes. I've got 10 more likes.
Fuck you, dislikes.
I've got 10 more likes.
I've got 10 more likes.
I've got 10 more likes. I hope the dislikes die of AIDS.
That's right, Brady. He's got the best moves in town. We have 4,705 subscribers. We are going to 5,000 subscribers this weekend. We're looking to hit it. 5,000 subscribers. Could you imagine the MMA-Holes at 5K? I could never see that. And within a year, we blew past 4,000 subscribers, and it is exciting. It is wonderful, wonderful.
Mighty Mouse will bounce Borg's head off of the canvas and have victory sex with his trophy white wife in every hole.
Wow. What the fuck?
Fap.
That was weird. That was really weird. I don't know. We're getting interrupted on the show. Apparently, Mighty Mouse is going to have victory sex with his white wife in every hole. All right. So that's right, guys. You are watching the MMA Holes, and here we go. Victory sex. That's what we're talking about. Victory, victory, victory sex. Mighty Mouse. So, guys, we will be opening up phone lines. We'll be having fun tonight. UFC 215. It's like a hangover right now. We're all hungover after the whole Maymax situation. I mean, we've been talking Conor McGregor for God knows how long. I have him above over here. There he is. There's my toothpick. And there he is over there as well. Let's give a little props over here to a friend of the MMA Holes over here. Bang, right over here. MMA Holes, the MMA Holes, carved in pine. Brady Ferguson, the man that dances for 10 more likes. Well, he carved this into fucking pine with a motorcycle chain wrapped around it. It's insane. Look at that. Mad skills over there. So for this, I say thank you, Brady, because Brady's sending it on our way, and he will be putting it on the bricks right behind me. It'll be hanging somewhere over here. It'll be exciting. It'll be wonderful, wonderful. But to celebrate Brady's little accomplishment with his pine, well, we got 10 more likes. That's right, 40. Holy shit, 40 likes already? Yeah. Let's dance. I've
got 10 more likes.
Like the shit out of this.
10 more likes.
I've got 10 more likes.
Fuck you, dislikes.
Fuck all of you.
I've got 10 more likes. I've got 10 more likes. I've got 10 more likes. I hope the dislikes die of AIDS.
Well, it's the time of the show where we look through the chat room and we see who's in there and we say,
Fap.
That's right. All right, let's see what we got. Wow, we got a lot of people going on here. Going on 40 viewers. My favorite songs is here. Christopher Stillwell's here. 84th Viking is here. Matt MMA Holer is here. I love that.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Probably best name in the chat. Jay Smoot says trophy white wife. That's right. Let's see. MMA Holes 2K 18 says Jesus Christ is here. And H Darth Bane. Holy smokes. Craig Lee is here. The MVP is here. Oh my God. This is a full room. Hi to Hydra. What's up? Kinshiro Ryu. Who else? Steve Welsh. Jafui says spark up. Matt MMA Holer says, Chris, what is the girth of that cock? Don't leave a bro hanging. Well, the girth is, do you want to know the girth of my cock? Well, all I have to say is my cock is
wonderful, wonderful.
That's it. That's what you're going to get. Okay. NH dropping a
Fap. Fap. Fap.
Jesse Bell Hill's dropping a
Fap. Fap.
Yes, when you are asleep. Hey guys, what's up? Awesome Sports is here as well. We got a full house over here. Everyone's here on Wednesday night. It's exciting. It's new. Remember, the after show is after this because it's after the show. It's the after show. The Jesse Bell Hill after show. She has some announcements, some stuff going on over there. Flap. Jesse Flap says, Jesus Christ. Okay. How do you start an MMA Holes show off? How do you do it? How do you get a party going? Well, right off the bat, we have 43 likes over here. We have a chat room that's on fire. Fuego. We have a phone line that's going to be open shortly. And we start off with this. Oh, fuck. We'll start off with this. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Jessie's got her tits showing, lying down 69.
Tits showing.
Jesse's got her
Tits showing, lying down 69. Dog kiss, tits showing.
lying down with my tits in the air.
Jesse Bell Hill doesn't fucking care.
Where is my dog? It's time to make out. Shove that dog tongue
Right in my mouth. Sing.
Jessie's got her
Tits showing.
lying down
69 tits showing.
Jessie's got her tits showing.
Lying down 69. Dog kiss, tits showing.
Jesse's got her tits showing. Lying down 69.
Tits showing.
Jesse's got her tits showing. Lying
Fat.
down 69.
Fat.
Dog kiss
Tits showing. Everybody fap. Let's go. Frank Pavant says. And Frank Pavant says, Frank Pavant just donated. That's all he did. He just plays the Jesse song for the MMA Holes. Thank you, Frank Pavant, for playing the Jesse's Tit Showing song. And how about that? The last time we went live, the Jesse's Tit Showing song was played over and over and over again. And Mystic Moss, myself, Chris, well, I got incredibly drunk super fast. Let me know in the chat with the ones if you were there for the Michigan stream. I went live, I think on Sunday. I think it was Sunday. It was after a wedding. I was on 2 days of drinking like a lunatic. I had a bottle of scotch. I was talking to the holes, and I said every time you donated, I would start drinking. And what happened? I got proper drunk. Thank you, Frank. Thank you for everyone that donated. And it was wonderful, wonderful. As soon as Jesse Bell Hill jumps into the chat, well, Frank Pavant says, I Gotcha, kid. And he drops a donation over there. That song, I've been speaking to a lot of people about that song. Has to be my favorite song out of all the donations right there. The 69 Tit Show and Jessie's Tit Show and song probably is the best of the bunch. So thank you, Frank, for that. All right, guys. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to start off the show with Topics. Yes. Topics. Look at all those ones over there. You guys love the Jessie Belle Hill song. You love all this stuff, and you were there. You were there for that stream. Brady Ferguson, Noah Johnson, Craig Lee was there. Jessie Belle Hill was there. Craig Lee was there again. Hyder Hydra's a +1. Jay Money was there. The A-Side was there. Jay Smooth was there as well. A lot of people. Jay Money in the house. This is good stuff. Okay, it looks like everyone's getting along today. That's good. Everyone's getting along. Let's talk about topics, because that's what we do over here. We just bring the swole every fucking Wednesday night. 49 weeks in a row we've been doing this. And Crazy Cat Lady, I saw you on Twitter. I hear you want to sit on my face.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Fabricio Verdum says that USADA testing is stricter than the Olympics. That's what Fabricio Verdum said. I don't know why he's upset about this. I mean, you're fighting fair now. I mean, I know the testing is there. It's like getting on an airplane and complaining about the TSA checking people's bags for bombs. I mean, what the hell? It is what it is. If you want to be safe while you're fighting, well, you're going to have to deal with USADA. So stop complaining, dick. All right, so this is interesting here. Mayweather McGregor. Now, we said we were done with this, over and done with this, but there's an interesting thing that came out, and it's numbers over here. I sound like a 17-year-old girl right now that's like, you know, had a tough night partying. I have like this weird, like, phlegmy sound in my voice, like I was just sucking on too much cock. I don't know, but forgive that for this show. I don't know why I'm like that. My allergies are so bad lately. I'm such a bitch. Mayweather McGregor, gross gate. Now, this is interesting, guys. Listen to the numbers. Soak the numbers in, all right? Soak it into your faces. Gross gate was $55,414,865.79 was the gate. So 55 and change million. And the number of sold tickets was 13,094, okay? Number of complimentary tickets is 137. All right, so keep that in mind. The number I want you guys to remember is 55 million. Now, Dana White, okay, who Dana White said the gate was 70 million. Mayweather says it eclipsed 80 million. This is what both guys said after Maymac, Dana White and Floyd Mayweather, okay? And they were a little off because it was 55 million. Now, it says it crushed everything, blah, blah, blah. I think pay-per-view numbers, it crushed everything, but gate numbers is a whole different story. Mayweather-Pacquiao gross gate. Ready for this? Now remember, 55 million. This was 72,198,500. 72 million. Over 72 million and 55 million was Maymac. And if you notice watching the fight, there was an incredible amount of empty seats. It was like staggering how many empty seats were there. Did they overprice the tickets? I don't know what happened. They said they made a shitload of money. I'm sure they did make a shitload of money, but it was very noticeable the amount of seats that were empty. And that number over there where it says complimentary tickets were 137, I think that is a little off, a little bit. I feel that at the end, they're like, fuck this, let's just give away seats and fill the place up because no one was there. You can't tell me that people are just going to pay all that money and show up for one fight, just one fight. I can understand missing some of the the undercard fights, but one fight? You're gonna pay all that money and just show up for one fight? I don't see it. So I think there's some more fibbing there, but how about that? That's pretty interesting. Figured I'd talk to you guys about that. So all these topics, we'll run it back and talk about this as well as I open up the phone lines. Karolina Kowalkiewicz returns UFC Fight Night Poland because she's a Polak, so she'll be fighting in Poland, right? October 21st against Jody Escobar. However you say her name, she's like an Invicta champ. She's been around the block. So that's a little tough fight for Karolina. Let's see if she could get in the win column. I fancy her. She's my favorite out of the ladies. And I want to have sex with Karolina. So Karolina, if you were watching, I'm a married man. You can't have sex with me, but I could always jerk off to you. All right. Michael Johnson moves to featherweight. This is pretty interesting. He moves to featherweight and he wants to fight Jose Aldo interesting story here with Michael Johnson because Michael Johnson, well, he's a freaking badass. He just lost to Gaethje, but that was an insane fight. Michael Johnson, if he can make 145 comfortably and that power transfers over, could be very dangerous at 145. If you want to see Michael Johnson versus Jose Aldo, well, hit me with the ones. Tickle my chat room with ones right over here. Paige Van Zandt moves to flyweight against Jessica I because she had like an anemic weight cut and she was having tough times cutting weight to the 115. So now she's going to 125 flyweight. So there you go. But this is interesting over here. Reebok unveils their new UFC fight kit. So let's go look at it. At the MMA-Holes was what I need you guys to follow. Like this, bang. There it is. I did it late. Ready? Bang. Right there. At the MMA-Holes if you want to follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. Twitter's the way to go. So let's go over here. Victory Sex. Let's click around because we make things happen over here. There's CM Punk, by the way, who's coming back. He's coming all of your faces. CM Punk is coming back to UFC. Will he fight Matt the Horror? Will he fight him? Will he fight him? We'll find out. All right, let's scroll through. Here's the after show, Jessie Belle Hill. Check that out. Look at that thumbnail. It's a sexy thumbnail right there. Good job, Jessie. But look at this picture. Okay, the fight kit is unveiled. Here we go. Ngannou, you may notice him in the background. And Paige Van Zandt. Okay, check this picture out. Now, I'm looking at this picture, and I just see like a jungle rape going on right now. I don't know. Maybe this is wrong, but I just see like doggy style. Like I feel like his elephant dick is like right up her twat, like underneath the pants and right up her twat. It's just odd. It's just odd. But I don't know. Is this picture weird? Does someone think this picture's weird? No, I'm not talking about the white black thing. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about the incredible size difference. I know that's what they're playing off of right now. But it looks like I don't know. It looks like a horrible rape, like with a little girl. It just I don't know. The whole thing is bizarre. Let me know in the chat what you guys think about that over here, this picture. Take a look at it. I just see weird, I don't know, butt sex or doggy style stuff. I just see a rape. I look at this and I see rape. Let me know what you think. But this is like the fight kit is being unveiled, and she's got something. It looks like a rope, like a semen rope, like a cross over here. Like someone shot the rope and she just caught it from hand to hand. Maybe it's Ngannou's load in the mouth, like a tight rope. That probably could be an Ngannou rope over there. Let me know. Beginning of a rape ritual, says Jay Smooth.
Wonderful.
I mean, seriously, am I wrong? Maybe I'm a fucking weirdo, but this is so like, I don't know. It's so uncomfortable to look at. So I'm just going to leave it here for a second. Take a look at it. Blacked.com. Whatever the hell that website that is. I don't know. Jungle bitches. I don't know. This is weird. I don't want those thoughts in my head, says Verum. MMA Barber would approve of this pick. She'd, okay. Balls deep. The A-side. Balls deep PVC. I don't know. I mean, right, guys? Am I wrong? For looking at this picture, there's just so many wrong things I'm thinking right now. Is this why they took this picture? I just like the way this is situated over here. I just feel so many wrong things are happening. And it's making me goddamn uncomfortable. It doesn't make me want to go out and buy some Reebok gear. It makes me want to jerk off in some weird way. Right, Adam? What do you think? Hydra agrees? Oh, Jesus Christ. The Plotnik. What the hell is wrong with you? Ngannou, I hungry. I fight for food. I win. I got money. I fuck white UFC girl.
Wonderful.
She's going to love the Ebony. I don't know. I feel like a child right now, but take a look at that picture. There you go. All right. And look at his face. He's like, yeah. He's like, oh, dropping loads. Oh, my God. I can't stop looking at this picture. I'm sort of aroused in some weird way. It's like a fetish. It's like a fetish picture. I don't know. Paige boyfriend getting cooked hard, says Jay Smooth. Yeah, Paige is actually all locked up. She put a thing on Twitter. And she's all locked up with some guy and she's in love. Anyway, I don't know. That got uncomfortable for a second. I just needed to share that with you guys. If a weird thought comes into my mind, I'm going to share it on the show because this is the MMA-Holes. Tough 26 is going to happen in a couple of minutes. It's 10 o'clock Eastern time. Tough 26 episode 2. I didn't see the first one. I think I'm going to let it go for a couple of episodes and then just binge through a little bit. This might be the first year I don't watch I couldn't give two fucks. I mean, last year sucked. Tough sucked last year. I'm sorry. Some people are like, oh, it was good, this and that. I firmly disagree. Let's talk about UFC 215. Let's start off the show with UFC 215. Oh, my cock. 215. Here we go. Mighty Mouse versus Borg is going down. Nunez versus Shevchenko is going down. Magny Dos Anjos. Latifi versus Latifi, versus Pedro. Vote for Pedro. And then we have Melendez versus Stevens, which is at 145. A lot of fighters are bouncing around. A lot of fighters are going from different weight classes over here, bouncing around. Look at this fight card right now. I'm going to jump into the chat in a sec. But take a look at this fight card, as all 50 of you. Are fapping.
Fap.
And let me know, out of 10, what do you think, before the card even goes down, what do you give this card? Now, I mean, everyone is known on this card. I forgot about Magny Dos Anjos. Did I say Magny Dos Anjos? Let's look again. Stevens, Melendez, Latifi versus Pedro. Magny versus Dos Anjos, which Dos Anjos is staying at 170, it looks like that. Nunez versus Shevchenko, which is happening again, round 2. And Mighty Mouse, who could beat the record, versus Borg. I think 11 is the streak. I'm pretty sure. I don't even know. But he's going to hold the record for longest defenses. So, Jesus Christ, Mutex. Ninja cock. I don't even know what the fuck's wrong with you people. Fuck my cum is calcified. Pedro over Latifi, says Jay Smooth. 215 should be free. Francis was going to rape JDS. I do miss that fight. I wish that fight was on here, but unfortunately, he's raping Paige Van Zandt. So, anyway, that's that. Let me know what you guys think. Michael James London says 2 out of 10. Fat, says Ann H. Adam Bryn says, stop. What's up, Adam? What's going on? Straight from Ireland. Represent. I like this card because it's legit. Number one contenders versus champions. Give this a 9 out of 10. Okay, Jafui says a 5 out of 10. Jafui's giving it a 5 out of 10 because he's just giving it a 500 on this one. He will hold the record for longest cocks as Matt MMA-Holer.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Oh my God. Keep the cringe going. I love it. Pussy Rat Johnson says Conor, no cardio McGregor. The A-side fight has been killed off. He has refused, and I have okay, so Jay Smooth is talking about Jay Money. We'll divulge into that later. The FOOKIN Pussy. That FOOKIN Pussy says the A-side, 5 faps out of 5 faps. Okay, good. So you give it a 1?
Fap.
2?
Fap.
3?
Fap.
4?
Fap.
5?
Fap.
5 faps. Open lines, I will, Papa J. Is that the real Papa J? Oh my goodness. If that is, I will open the lines right now and let you fap all over my face.
Fap.
All right. DJ the GOAT says Miguel Lopez. It's fucked up, I agree, says Jay Smooth. Do you think Cater faps about Cody? I think he does. He's like, Cody won't fight me.
Fap.
All right. Hanging with the boys, says Jane Stuck.
Hanging with the boys.
Where's Colonel Sanders? Colonel Sanders is in Michigan. Christopher Stillwell. 10 out of 10. Every time DJ is on, says Miguel Lopez. How about that? Gives it a 10 out of 10. That's interesting. It's very interesting. Nightbot. Oh my God. Papa J's timed out. This should be on Game of Thrones, says Adam. Yeah, why not? Chris, are you going to be doing a reaction stream on Saturday with Mike? I really hope so. So Michael Anzalone says, yeah, I want you there. So if you want Triggered Mike back on the stream on the Fight Buddies, well, let me know. Let me know if you want to hit me with the ones. If you want Triggered Mike back on, I will be doing a Fight Buddies on Saturday for UFC 215 because I have a lot of things I want to talk about here. It's kind of a recuperation reaction video because last time we went out of control with Maymac. I look at this card out of 10 and I give this, I'm going to give this a 7 out of 10 before the card gets going. Jessie, Belle Hill says the MMA-Holes. No, it's not. It's probably George, Lonely Cat, or Awesome Sports. All right, so that isn't Papa J. It's actually pretty funny that there's a Papa J parody account. Oh my God. Oh my God. Love it. Absolutely fucking love it. Walmart Freddie Roach is Jay Smooth. Yes, he was on this weekend. So I'm going to give this a 7 out of 10. I'm going to be optimistic with this. A 7 out of 10. And the reason being is, holy shoot. Look at this. I did say holy shoot, by the way. I don't even know what the hell that. Yeah.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Cejudo is fighting Reese. So it even goes back over here. All right. I don't hate this card. Now, is it a card that I'm excited to throw money at for a pay-per-view? No, I'm not excited to dip into my fucking pocket and spend. So I would say if you don't have to spend, don't do it. I hate to endorse non-paying, you know what I mean? But, I mean, I don't know. This is kind of a let's steal it, but it's not a bad card. Stevens versus Melendez is interesting. You know, Stevens came off of that last fight, and it was a little controversial. Some people said he won, but I think they got it right. Either way, it's a loss. And this was the last one against Renato. But it was a close fight. It was a very close fight. And I think he just barely lost it. Nothing impressive coming out of Stevens in that fight, but I think this is a very, very tough fight against a guy, Gilbert Melendez, going down to 145. Gilbert Melendez was so goddamn good. He was so goddamn good. And I don't know. He just went on a little streak, got busted for steroids, and that was a wrap. So now he's going to fight Jeremy Stevens. I think it's interesting. It's an interesting fight to start off the card. Got Pedro versus Latifi, 10 versus 13. Why not? Sledgehammer. I saw the Sledgehammer at 196. But that fight kind of sucked. He fought Vellante. I think it was Vellante. I don't even fucking know anymore. Magny versus Dos Anjos is going to be a great fight. This fight's going to be fun to watch. Magny, he always puts on a good fight at 170 versus Rafael Dos Anjos. So that's going to be good stuff. Nunez Shevchenko, why not? I mean, as a co-main, this is not a headliner fight. This is not a headliner fight. So I think it belongs at number 2. But is Mighty Mouse, is he the type of guy that should be headlining a card? And that's how I'm going to start the phone lines, guys. That's how I'm going to start it out with my prepubescent girl voice. Like I just swallowed a load. I'm going to start off like this. Mighty Mouse. Now he's going to have victory sex if he wins. That's what he told me. He called me up and he says, I'm going to fuck my wife, my white trophy wife. I'm going to have sex with her. So Mighty Mouse says, well, I'm just making that up. But anyway, is Mighty Mouse, I mean, he's pound for pound guy. He's up top again. They moved him. Let's look over here real quick before I open up the phone lines. But check this out. Let's go to pound for pounds. That's what we do over here. Make shit happen. But they bumped him back up. They bumped him back up to number 1 pound for pound with the whole John Jones situation, which is fucking weird because John Jones is, I don't know if he's really guilty yet. But where is John Jones? Well, he's nowhere to be found. Oh, and actually is where to be found. Hold on. Fuck me. Why would it do that, UFC? Don't do that to me. Make me mad. Zoom in. There we go. That's good enough, right? Demetrius Johnson, number 1. Conor McGregor, the GOAT, moved up, believe it or not. And John Jones moves down to number 3. Bizarre. So bizarre. Now, listen, I'm not a big John Jones fan. I'm not a huge supporter. But why move him down? Why move John Jones down? Well, they moved him down because they want to move Mighty Mouse up to sell pay-per-views. That's the only thing I could think of. I don't know why they put him on top and then they bounced him back down. Let that whole thing play out before you move these people around. But they want to throw him up top so they could say the number 1 pound for pound fighter, and they could sell pay-per-views. It's the only way they could do it. But I'm going to open up the phone lines. Is Mighty Mouse deserving of the number 1 ranking? And is he deserving, if that's even a word, of being the pound for pound GOAT? Is he deserving? I don't even know if deserving's a word, but let's just go with it. Is he worthy of the main event at UFC 215? We're going to open up the phone lines as I find the phone lines because I don't care anymore, but we're going to look at the chat as well as I open up these phone lines. Welcome to the Wednesday show, you fucks. Welcome all of you guys. We are on a quest to 5,000 subscribers. So if you're not subscribed, we can lick my balls and you can subscribe, right?
Lick my balls.
That's right. Subscribe to the GOAT channel, the MMA-Holes, the best MMA channel on YouTube, because we don't give a fook over here. We are wonderful, wonderful. Getting those phone lines open. Give me a second. All right? Everyone just fucking relax and just give me a goddamn second over here. I'm a fucking producer. I'm the host. I'm the good-looking guy with the beard. I do it all over here. Demetrius can't be number 1 at only 125. This is Michael James London. So there you go. Michael James London, he speaks. He fucking speaks truth, right?
Mighty Mouse will bounce Borg's head off of the canvas and have victory sex with his trophy white wife in every hole.
That's right.
Fap.
That's right, guys. You heard it from the robot. Here we go. You are live with the MMA-Holes. What's your name and where you from?
calling from Springfield. I want a good cocksucker that sucks the cum right out of the cock.
Really? That sounds exciting. So
8 inches, nice and fat. Can you handle that?
okay, so you're proposing the idea of 8 inches. Now,
Definitely.
all right, who is sucking the cock? Are you sucking the cock or am I sucking the cock?
Oh, yes.
What's that?
You're going to take it all.
All right. And who do you think's going to win, Mighty Mouse or Borg, with that big 8-inch cock of yours?
Love them. They give good head.
Good. All right. Thank you for the call.
Want that cock or not?
Okay, good. That was actually Mighty Mouse calling in. Mighty Mouse he's all horned up, and he called in to the MMA-Holes live. That's right. Mighty Mouse calling in. I mean, we get all the celebrities. I recognize that voice, and he was just like, he was actually in that position when he called in too. So thank you, Mighty, for jumping in on the MMA-Holes live. It's all breathing heavy and shit. All right. 516-522-0267. Get in on the lines. Let me know what you guys think about Mighty Mouse. Should he be the main event? Should he be the guy? Should he be the pound-for-pound GOAT right now on top of the list? Let me know at 516-522-0267. He was turning me on. I don't even know what's going on anymore. Papa J said he would fuck your mom, says NH. Oh my God. Why would he do that? He has a mom to fuck already. He doesn't need to do that. What in the fuck is J Smooth? No, that's his code name. All right. You're alive. MMA-Holes. What's your name and where you from? Oh my God. They're starting in early. They're starting in early on the MMA-Holes live. You're alive with the MMA-Holes. What's your name and where you from?
My brother.
Hey, look at this. It's the MVP Craig Lee. How you feeling, my friend?
I'm doing good, my brother. Doing good. Just a little worn out, but hey, everything's lovely and wonderful. That I'll tell you about my Mighty Mouse thing here in a second. But that I heard the other caller. I thought that was like a little sling blade action. You want some cum? What is with these folks, man?
Well, I mean, listen, I'm an attractive man, and men are drawn to this red beard. So, I mean, I don't know what to do. It's just it's uncontrollable.
It is a sexy ass beard, and it does draw even the freakiest. But no, it's for whether Mighty Mouse is deserving or not, it just doesn't. It doesn't do it for me. To me, it's still like watching midget wrestling. Yeah, he's a good fighter and in the pound for pound, wonderful. But those little retarded twirly hand move he does, like he's doing his little Mighty Mouse thing, and I don't know, I'm sort of over him. But I mean, he is a good fighter. The A side was happening. But here's the deal: my whole reason tomorrow to watch the fight is for Nunes and Shevchenko, because I want to see the Bullet take her rightful place as champ, because I think she'll take care of Amanda with no problem.
Yeah, a lot of people are saying that. A lot of people feel very strong in Shevchenko versus Nunes this time around. It was a close fight the first time, and everyone says she's in fantastic shape. She means business, and he had Nunes backing out all weird the last time. So maybe Nunes is a little shook. I don't know. Maybe you have a point there. Maybe she can pull this off.
I believe she will. No, Brian, everything's good. I had surgery, outpatient surgery. Just a little effect from being knocked out. But yeah, Chris, glad to see you. Family was cool in Michigan. They're an awesome bunch. Man, they're just like some of the coolest people. You must have had a great time. We could tell after we got you drunk.
Yeah, I got drunk like super quick. I literally had zero control of what was going on, and we got to meet the Colonel Sanders, so that was great.
That's what I was going to say. Yeah, we love the Colonel, brother. He's a trip.
He really is a good guy. So, Craig, how are you feeling now? I know you did have a little bit of a surgery and stuff, or I'm not sure what happened, what actually happened.
Okay. Well, months and months ago when I fractured my pelvis, I've been having trouble, and I thought, and because I was waiting on that to heal and whatnot, but found out the sciatic was acting up, so they do a nerve block. You go into outpatient surgery, go in the operating room, and they mark you all up, and then they do a nerve block on the sciatic nerve. You get 2 tries before they have to. Usually it works, so I'm hoping I won't have to have a second try. Mm-hmm. But then now, once this is finished, and when he gets well, I can get everything fixed up and get back to the mats.
All right. Well, hey, I hope this works well for you, Craig. It's good to hear you live on the MMA-Holes, and you're saying that the Bullet, and I'm assuming you're going Mighty Mouse in this one, but what are your thoughts on Mighty Mouse?
Yeah, I am, just because I know he's going to win anyway against this other cat. Really. The other dude's not that great. We've looked at his record, but Mighty Mouse is not. I mean, it's just we need some kind of fight that makes Mighty Mouse, really works his ass good to make it more exciting for me, Chris.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I'm pulling for Bullet, and I believe Bullet's going to take this one. But guys, I'm going to get off here and remember the Jessie Belle Hill after show. And I don't know what's going on with your Streamlabs, but I keep trying to send something, and it's going that it's not working at present. We'll see.
Jesus
Peace
Christ.
and love to everybody on the Holes.
All right, Craig, rest up, and we'll talk to you later. All right.
Bye-bye.
Oops, cut you off. Craig Lee, thank you for calling in. There we go. We got another subscriber over here, 4706. Subscribe to the MMA-Holes, the greatest show on YouTube. We are talking about this over here, Demetrius Johnson versus Ray Borg. And, of course, Streamlabs is shit in the bed. Oh, yeah, here we go. Oh, no, hold on, Frank Pavon. I don't understand. That was 28 minutes ago. I don't understand what the fuck's going on with my donations over here. Streamlabs keeps on shit in the bed. This is pretty funny. Before I go live, YouTube demonetizes my videos because we have a little too fun over here. Fine, fuck you, YouTube. I don't give a shit. But we are looking for other ways to provide more content for you guys. We also have a Patreon that we're going to be starting. And this is some new news. We have opened a Discord, okay? And the reason why we've opened a Discord is this. During our crazy fight buddies, for instance, the Maymac fight buddies, we had so many people in this chat room. Like right now, it's civilized. It's good in here. We have 60 people watching. Everyone's is wonderful in here and talking like human beings. But when the chat room's like going crazy and everyone's just fucking fapping, we need to have another outlet for you guys where I could plug your comments and talk to you guys as well. So we have a Discord, but it's going to be for VIP members. We're going to be doing that. So I'll be debuting that soon, shortly. So stay tuned for that information. Let's look inside the chat room, the MMA-Holes live chat room. But before we do that, we have 10 more FOOKIN likes. Look at this man dance. Like, subscribe, and dance with Brady right fucking now. Go.
I've got 10 more likes.
I've got
10 more likes. I've got 10 more likes.
fuck you, dislikes.
I've got 10 more likes.
I've got 10 more likes.
I've got 10 more likes. I hope the dislikes die of AIDS.
Thank you, Brady Ferguson, for dancing the 10 more likes. Only 3 people dying of AIDS, and we have 50 likes. We have 53 watching, and we have a chat room full of wonderful, wonderful people.
Wonderful.
This show is so fucking good, and it's good to have everyone in here. Girth, says Matt, MMA Hole. Darth, go fap to Jessie like you do every night. Maybe one day she will take your virginity. Lady Sansa. Oh, Lady Sansa's here. Sansa is a good friend of Triggered Mike. What the fuck? It's wonderful. Do May T.
Wonderful.
That's right. Jessie wants a little bit of this.
Fap.
EA wants.
Fap.
Everyone wants to.
Fap.
That's right. Let's see what else we got in here. Mighty Mouse will win again by submission and take the title away from Anderson Silva and have the record. Matt MMA Holer, says Minor. Gassel, blah blah blah. Let's see what else we got in here. MMA Holes, your one-stop shop for AIDS. That's right. The A side, we are.
Wonderful.
We sure are. This is the place to go if you want some cringe, if you want some MMA. There is no MMA show like this shit. There really isn't. I mean, if you think you've seen anything like it before, well, you're dreaming, because this is your dream show right here. Look at the living room. Look at this thing. There's no other show on YouTube that has a living room like this with a chat room on fire and all of our friends, our wonderful friends, spread around the room. And maybe one day, one of you special people could be inside this living room, like Craig Lee, Jay Smooth, Justin the Fort Sumter, John, Jessie Belle Hill is in the room as well. You can see me, Matt Sarah, and Jim Norton. You can see the pigeon, and you can see V-neck as well. Little trickeries, little peoples all over the room. And one day, maybe you can be the next one. Maybe Mr. Danky's weird face. DJ should have fought TJ like a man. Now, did DJ run away? Did DJ... It's frustrating right now with DJ. I mean, there's a part of me that can't blame Mighty Mouse for staying at 125 and just mutilating people and getting records. Me as a person, if I wanted to do, if I wanted to have like all the belts, all the honors, all the statistics and everything like that, because you're going to look back at Mighty Mouse. You're going to see those numbers. You're going to see what Mighty Mouse did. And you're like, God damn, this guy was good. Right? Take a look at this. Right now, everyone's like, he's ducking. He should have ran around, this and that. But I mean, can you fault a guy for just sticking in his division and just running over people. There will be a super fight. At the end of his career, he can have a super fight, but he's got something left in the tank. Check it out, guys. The last blemish on his record was a draw against Ian McCall in 2012. Last loss was Dominic Cruz. So a little stumble over here with Dominic Cruz, and this wasn't even at 125. This is 135, if I'm not mistaken. But that was 2011. The guy hasn't lost a fight. I mean, this doesn't count as a draw. He hasn't lost a fight since 2011. So here's the thing. People are saying they're getting bored. They're saying, oh my God, Mighty Mouse is ducking TJ and blah, blah, blah. But if you really think about it, you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 fights in a row he's won, and 10 title defenses. Actually, 11 title defenses. Hold on a second. Benavidez. Oh, fuck. I'm so out of it today. Anyway, 12 in a row. 12 fucking fights in a row. And Ray Borg, you have to say, is going to be a guaranteed fucking win for Mighty Mouse. Now, not taking anything away from Ray Borg. He's a good fighter. But Jesus Christ, this is Mighty Mouse we're talking about here. So, I don't know. I don't know what you can say. I mean, you could criticize the guy. Here's the thing. This is when you criticize Mighty Mouse. And let's just look at Ray Borg before we talk about this. Beat Smolka. Beat Formiga or Formiga, whatever, however you say his name. But they're all decisions over here. Mighty Mouse is going to smoke this dude. It's not even going to be close. Mighty Mouse is going to make Borg look stupid. And he's going to win. He's going to hold the record. And that's it. 12 nobodies. It says BM Bomomo Sayak. However you say your name. Here's the deal. This is when you can criticize Mighty Mouse. And I'm going to give you permission because I'm Mystic Moss. This is when you could criticize Mighty Mouse. After this fight, he's going to take the record after this fight, and now he needs to do something else. Now, okay. I mean, let's take the super fight. Get paid. Do something. Now, the one problem I have with Mighty Mouse is he kind of just sit back, plays his video games and fights, and he headlines fucking FS1 cards, and he hasn't been on a pay-per-view in a while. Well, I mean, that's because of his mouth. He needs to talk a little more shit. You don't have to be a complete dick, but just sell a fight. Mighty Mouse has no interest in selling a fucking fight. And, maybe he should start doing that. Maybe if you want to be known as the GOAT of the UFC towards the end of your career, take a super fight or just talk a little smack, sell a fight. You don't have to be a dick. You could still sell a fight. I think if Mighty Mouse did that, ending his career, people will be very fond of Mighty Mouse. That last fight was lit. My man just destroyed him. Mighty Mouse just did his shit. I think it was in the third round. But Jesus Christ, he fucking killed him. Check this out. Fucking allergies. Goddamn, I hate allergies. Really do. I should take medicine, but I don't like to do that. Kick back and stroking on my cock. This is Matt. What the fuck? This is the crew we got tonight. 51 watching. We got dysfunctional autism in the chat room. Wilson Reese. I think it was 3 rounds. I like to test myself. Yeah, 3-round submission. God, he pieced him up. He did some beautiful work on Reese in this fight. But yeah, I think after this fight, let's see a little smack talk. Let's sell a fight. And let's see, I don't know, go up to 135. Go up to 135 again. You fought there before. I know you're small for 135, but go up there. Have a little fun. You got the goddamn record. Let's have a little fun, Mighty Mouse. Or don't go up to 135. Maybe just talk some more shit. Invite someone down to 125. Maybe something like that. I don't know. But I need a little bit more. Let's open up the phone lines and see what you guys think. But before I do that, chat room, unite. Jay Smooth, that's why I wrestle and tack him to box for the 4 nights he stays at my house. I need, okay, I don't know what we're talking about. Lady Sanders says, I'm a girl, you fucking retarded cunt. That's very nice.
Wonderful.
Someone stroked my 14-inch cock. All right, good, Mutex. Darth has a slight obsession with Jessie, says Lady Sansa. Okay, now everyone's saying that Darth is obsessed. Jay Smooth says, Kenshiro Ryu earlier, the better. He'll be unstoppable the older he gets. Okay, let's see what else we got in here. Everybody hates Darth. Oh my God, what's going on? Everyone's going off on Darth. Darth, what did you do? You fucking pissed off the whole goddamn chat. All right, we're going to take a vote over here. I don't know what's going on, but the chat has been taken over. And there's new sheriffs in town. I see new faces. Here we go. Minion, what's going on? UFC rankings are made up of individual rankings of selected MMA media contributors. I lost you for a second. Let me get back. Here we go. Some of them Fight Network struck Bones from their individual pound-for-pound rankings, changing the overall pound-for-pound average. So you're blaming it on the MMA media, okay? Well, there you go. I guess that makes a little bit of sense. Steven Sillo says there's always someone bigger and tougher, smooth, but Mighty Mouse. To be honest, let's see what else we got in here. Rampage lookalike dirty cunt. Matthew Klein Cater. This is for him. Let's see what else we got in this chat. What the fuck is wrong? Oh my God. Look at this AIDS. We got so much AIDS in this chat. Mystic Mitch says Borg will be going down so fast he'll grow an extra chromosome. So that's what Mystic Mitch says.
Wonderful,
Can you give
wonderful.
us your best Valley Girl
Look
accent?
Like, oh my God.
Craig Lee.
My God.
Play the bongos.
My God.
Marlyn song.
My God.
Really? Look at that butt.
Look at that butt.
Play those bongos. Look at that butt.
Oh my God.
Craig Lee dropping the 7% OMG, and he says,
Hope this gets through. Chris paid as a dick puppet. I would lick her and Valentina like a popsicle. Yummy, yummy, sweet shave sniz. I hear that Paige pussy smells like flowers and tastes like honey. Smoke weed and eat pussy, the other red meat. Fap, fap.
thank you,
Fap.
Craig Lee. Thank you so much for
Fap.
the 7% Marlin. Now, what's awesome about these donations is I'm just going to roll it into the pay-per-view. So I do appreciate everything from the MMA-Holes, giving back and supporting this show. Also have a new mic that's going to be coming our way. So you'll see some new stuff on this show. We'll sound better, we'll look better, and everything that you guys contribute gets dumped back into the show. So I appreciate that. Craig Lee is
Wonderful, wonderful.
That's right. A couple more comments from the chat. We'll open up the phone lines again. 4,707 subscribers on the MMA-Holes. On our way to 5,000. Jared Smallbone says, this is weird, and thank you. Conor agrees. GJ got beat up bad by Tim Elliott. You know now, okay, here we go. B-Mom, I don't know how the fuck to say your name, but that's a good comment there. B-Mom Asayak, it's true. Tim Elliott, the bigger man, had a good time rolling around with DJ. That was very surprising. And yeah, that was a good fight, Tim Elliott. I would love to see Tim Elliott crawl his way back up and fight him again. Just doesn't look like it's going to happen after a loss. Chris, you have a lot of dick cheese in your uncut penis. Yeah, I do. It's full of dick cheese. What L is anyone holding? You holding? Okay. Mutex says more than half of the black people who live in the U.S. are on food stamps. Okay, good. Most girls I know don't like their pussy ate, says Brian Roger. That's an interesting fact.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Darth has no life. Okay. Right, Brian? And most bitches stink except about 5% anyway, says Raymond Knight. Interesting facts in the chat. Looks like this chat. Well, hey, listen, when we go like this and we say the cringiest chat on YouTube, well, it's true. It is true over here. We do have a bunch of cringy fucks in this chat. And in a weird way, I kind of like it. Brian Roger, what girls are you meeting? This is Jessie Belle Hill. Yeah, there's some interesting, and you wonder why we have 7% female audience, because if this chat room is filled with AIDS. My favorite songs is laughing over here. Jessie Belle Hill, you took the words. Smegma. Smegma is my favorite cheese. All right, let's open up the phone lines because that's going to work out well. Here we go. Let's do it. 516-522-0267. Let me know what you guys think about Mighty Mouse being on top of his game. Look at this. Just waiting by the phones. You're alive with the MMA-Holes. What's your name and where you from?
Hey, this is Bill from Washington.
What's up, Bill? What's going on?
Not so much, just giving you guys a call during the show. I think Mighty Mouse is okay, but I'm really looking for the girl fight.
So you're
always about the chick on chick.
You're more interested in the co-main event, Shevchenko versus Nunez.
I think so, yeah. I mean, she was supposed to headline last time, but of course she pulled out for whatever reason, so now she's down to the second co-main event.
Yeah, well, I mean, I think they got it right this time, but I wouldn't be surprised if that fight would be better than the DJ fight, because I think DJ is just going to murk. He's just going to do his thing, get his little win streak. But I think this is going to be an interesting fight. The first time I was bummed out with Shevchenko versus Nunez, that first fight wasn't the best of fights. It went to decision. I think this one's going to be a lot better. So who do you have in this fight?
I got Shevchenko to win. I think it's going to be it's not going to go to decision this time. Someone's going to get put down.
All right, so Shevchenko for the win, and it's going to be a finish.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you for the call. All right.
All right, man.
There we go. We got a normal person calling through. Respect to normal people. Every once in a while, we get that coming through. Brian Rogers says, Chris, did you see me posting your show and the start time and Luke Thomas live chat today? Well, I didn't see the whole Luke Thomas thing, but I do appreciate, I did see some spamming or MMA-Holes spamming. I have to say, when this group of fucking knuckleheads goes into other MMA chats and spams the shit saying the MMA-Holes, well, that is wonderful, wonderful.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Luke Thomas agrees. It is pretty funny. This group over here is fucking tight. It's a tight-knit group over here, and it is wonderful, wonderful. Nunez will lose via second round late sub, says Raymond Knight. Let me know in the chat, Nunez or Chev. Let me know right now, Nunez or Chev. Who do you guys have in the chat room as I scroll through, and we'll take some more calls. He has the point. He has a point. If even if Amanda wrecked the last card, I hope Chev wins. Darth Faggot. Fuck the normies, says Mr. Danky. All right. Wow, they're really hard on Darth. Darth is getting lit on fire. What's going on? Darth, what did you do? Let's see. Even others are hopping on the bandwagon, says Darth Bane. Jay Smooth, they're probably all the same person with the multiple accounts, says Jesse Bell Hill. Tanner says, George, I mean Papa J. I mean George, take your meds. Yeah, I'm sure George is probably under. It probably is Papa J. But it's all good.
You're going to wrap one on one shoulder.
Uh-oh.
You're going to wrap the other on
Look
the
at
other
this.
shoulder. And you're going to need a fucking army to come take them belts off me.
Look at
Hello.
it. Marlon Lane says, hello. Is it me you're looking for? Marlon, welcome. Well, Marlon is escaping the chat and going into the donations. And thank you so much for the $2 Conor McGregor donation over there. And what I'm going to do is I think I'm going to send Marlon a link. We haven't had Marlon on in a while. And let's do that. So as I do that, little music, cheese music. Here we go. Check out the chat while I send Marlon Lane a link if she wants to jump in. Let's send her an invite. Da-da-da-ba-ba. Let's see what we got over here. Oh, yeah, that's right. Sending Marlon Lane a link. We haven't seen Marlon live on the MMA-Holes, so let's do it tonight. All right, here we go. That's right. Keep chatting away. Keep liking and sharing this video. We are sending 7%er Marlon Lane a link to the MMA-Holes Live. Oh, yeah. Subscribe, my friends. That's right. Cheesy music we are playing. And just when you thought the song was over, well, no. Here's another part of the song. That's right. Sent it over to Marlon Lane. So, Marlon Lane, if you want to jump in on a Google Hangouts, you're more than welcome. All right, let's stop that. That fucking song was giving me AIDS. Let's set up the Hangouts over here. I'm going to take some more calls as well, so don't get too discouraged. I will open up the phone lines again, but I'm doing this on the fly. I don't have a producer over here, guys. It's a one-man fucking show, so everyone just settle down or I'll fucking strangle all of you. Google Hangouts, where are you? Where the fuck is Google Hangouts? There we go. Boom, like that. All right, so here is Hanging with the Holes. It's a Hangouts thing. If Marlon Lane wants to jump in, we will let her jump aboard to this AIDS-filled show. This show is definitely giving me AIDS, but I'm having fun anyway, so who gives a fuck, right? Back into the chat room over here. My penis wants to be in an MMA hole gangbang, says Matt MMA Holer. That's very nice of you.
Wonderful, wonderful.
What the fuck is going on? Well, here's the thing. We have the UFC 215 crowd, and let's be honest, okay? There is not much hype about UFC 215. Now, there is two embeddeds that went down, and I am not, I'm not like, I can't wait for UFC 215. I can't wait to do my fight buddies. I can't wait to watch the fights, but I just want to hang out with you guys. I mean, that's the only reason why I'm looking forward to UFC 215. If there was no MMA holes, yeah, I wouldn't give too much. I wouldn't be like, oh my God, I'm on the edge of my seat right now. UFC 215 is going to be so fucking lit. Not like that. And UFC is doing a shit job promoting this card, UFC 215. So, listen, like I said, I think it's a 7 out of 10 before it got started. It could be a great card. There could be some awesome fights on here, but it's not a pay-per-view where I'm just doing backflips for. So, that is. Team VIP 99 says, sip bitches or sub bitches. Welcome, Team VIP. Stay away from those hurricanes. Let me know in the chat, guys. I hope everyone's okay from that hurricane situation over there, because that thing is dangerous. And we don't want any MMA holes getting hurt. So everyone be careful in Hurricane Irene or whatever the fuck that bitch's name is. Code name, what's up? MMA Holes, pound for pound, FAP. It says code
FAP.
name. That's right. FAP.
FAP.
If you guys are having a good time, hit me with a FAP.
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 FAP in the chat.
FAP.
FAP in the chat.
FAP.
Wednesday night.
FAP.
Wednesday night FAPs.
FAP.
Live on the MMA Holes. All right, I'm going to open up the phone lines again. Here we go. 516-522-0267. Getting on the lines. Let me know your thoughts on UFC 215. Do you like the main event or the co-main event? Which one are you preferring? And who do you got in those fights? I need to know right now as we're doing our Wednesday show. Other topics we will discuss. And here we go. You are live with the MMA Holes. What's your name? And where you from?
Casey from Ohio. Actually wondering about the
Cocksucker that sucks the cum right out of the cock. I'll pig fuck you. Hey, again, cum guzzler. Balls rubbing against your chin. What are you gonna do with my cock?
Come again?
Whoa. You sound tight.
I am. I'm very tight right now. So is that your cum sound? Is that your orgasm sound? I was curious. I wasn't sure if...
Shit sucker that sucks the shit right out of the ass. Oh, yeah.
All right. So you...
Oh, yeah.
It's good. He's got porno on speed dial.
Got it in my hand right now.
Now, is this Mighty Mouse's post-celebration party that we're listening to? Or are we in the future right now?
FAP. FAP.
I'm so turned on right now.
Sounds good. Keep it high.
The fuck is... Oh, my God. So what do you guys think in the chat about this? I don't know what just happened over there, but... Oh, there we go. I'm trying to differentiate. Now, are you at a train station? Are you having an orgy? All right. I don't even know. I don't even know. I can't even figure out what's going on over there. But Marlon, yeah, you can come in whenever you'd like and save us from whatever the hell is going on. What the fuck? It's probably George Sampras, if I had to guess. That might be George Sampras's contribution to the MMA Holes.
Mighty Mouse will bounce Borg's head off of the canvas and have victory sex with his trophy white wife, in every hole.
That's right.
FAP. FAP. FAP.
That's right. Okay, so we gave him his time to shine over there. I don't know who that caller was, said he was from Ohio. Probably not from Ohio. But I let him hang himself live on the MMA Holes. I was waiting for something funny, something more funny to happen, but it was funny in the beginning. I don't know. He just started playing porn, and it was lazy. It was a lazy call. But when you call back in, I expect a more clever call. Call in with a little bit of clever action, and we'll keep that going. But I'm not sure what the fuck happened. Besides AIDS, I think we all got AIDS on that one. All right, here we go. Let's open up the phone lines again. 516-522. Jesus Christ. Oh my God. All right, you are live with the MMA Holes. What's your name? Where you from?
Hey, this is Sean calling from Delaware, man. How's it going, man?
What's up, Sean?
I was just wondering, what's the biggest cum shot you've ever shot before, man?
So the biggest cum shot. I've had a shot where
At Prospectors.
It's gone across the room. I've had a good launch. How about you? What was the longest you've gone?
I'd say Conor McGregor because he has a 4.5-inch cock. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I hear you. What do you think? Oh, it's the week. I wish we had better prank callers. I wish the prank callers were a little. It's so stupid. It's like we have the worst prank callers. I wish they were like fucking funny. Here's the deal, guys. When you're calling in with the prank calls, I will leave you on. I mean, I just want it to be fun. You know, a little better material. So work on the material and call back in. Hopefully we got some good stuff. We're gonna take one more call. 516-522-0267. Get in on the lines. Getting on the lines. The MMA Holes Live. We will be having Skype calling in as well. So we'll have some sort of screenage going on. But you know, when you have a show called the MMA Holes, you got to do what you got to do over here. Let's check the chat room. The guy had to be gay. Well, there's a good chance that there was some gay stuff going on over there. All right. You are live with the MMA Holes. What's your name and where you from?
Yo, you were talking to me about a month ago. What's the story, lad? How's things?
What's going on? Who's calling? What's your name?
It's Big AB from Ireland. What's happening?
Oh, what's going on, man? How you been?
Good. Same old, lad, same old. Just back in the US for a bit.
Oh, are you really?
Training, so,
all right,
what's the story? What's going on with you? You're getting a lot of cunts calling in. I was just checking your show out there for a bit, lad.
Well, hey, I mean, I'm waiting for some good prank calls. I'm all about the prank calls, but this is so cringy. The prank calls have been very inferior tonight, but hey, it's Wednesday, so what are you going to do? All right, so on the phone right now.
Feel bad for you.
Yeah, well, straight from Ireland. Now, I noticed that you're back in New York right now, so give a little backstory to those who don't know who is calling in right now.
One on one shoulder.
Oh, before you do that.
Yeah. Back for a while, bit of grappling, bit of training.
Hold on 1 second.
Going to be here for probably the next 2 weeks. And then obviously with all the stuff going on last week, it's all fucking died down and stuff. So, you know,
all right.
Everyone's kind of trying to fucking let it sink in, but you know, it happened, didn't it?
Well, real quick, Jordan Sullivan, I just want to give a shout out to Jordan Sullivan for the $15 donation. Thank you very much. It's very nice. It's wonderful.
Wonderful.
And live on the line, we have Adam, correct? That is the name that's on the line right now.
Yep.
And Adam, you may recognize the voice. Adam was live with Matt the Horror Fitzpatrick maybe a month ago. I forgot how long ago that was. We met him.
About a month ago.
Yeah, about a month ago. Now, give us a little update on what's going on with you. I know you do dabble in the mixed martial arts, and Matt Fitzpatrick has been causing a little bit of noise as well. So give a little bit of update on what's going on in your life.
Yeah, I think he's been calling out all sorts of fuckers. I know that there's been like a lot of things. He's looking at fighting a wrestler, and he's looking at getting that CM Punk count out of retirement, like, which is good because at the end of the day, it's fairness to all the guys that are pro to get some fucking money. You know what I mean? Because it's ridiculous, like, who's getting onto some of these shows.
Mm-hmm.
But with me, I'm grand. Yeah, just fucking training away. Getting ready, hopefully for next June for the next fight, and then just keeping it going. Like, obviously, with the whole thing with, you know, last week and stuff, I was actually one of the boys from home, Tommy McCormick. Actually, he's one of Conor's Cup men. I was talking to him after the fight and stuff, and you know, the whole consensus is with a lot of the stuff going on was really to do with the fucking referee. You know,
mm-hmm. Well,
the referee was a fucking joke. The referee had it in for Ireland from the very start, before that fight even started.
Wait, we're
talking.
So you're saying that the ref was biased during this fight?
Hugely. They're protecting boxing.
Really?
Completely.
Okay, so this is an interesting take. Now we're talking to Adam Bryn. Here you go on Instagram. Check him out. I got your little Instagram up over here. Adam Byrne. I keep on saying Bryn, but was it Byrne, correct?
Yeah, BYRNE.
Okay, Byrne_AB. He's saying that, all right, this is gonna cause a little bit of a riot over here on the MMA Holes. Now there's a lot of Conor fans here, but now you're saying that the ref was biased in officiating this bout between the two fighters. Now get into a little more detail about that.
Completely. All right. Well, if you want the real truth on it, like, as I say, I've been talking I did a few interviews last week on it, like, and basically, like, if you look at the actual start of that show, if you look at anything that happened that went on backstage, referees' interviews, went in the changing rooms, yes, he was fair to a certain extent, but there was a lot of different ways that fight could have been swayed. Number one, he spoke to both corners before the fight. He went in, gave out the rules meeting, which is what you do. And, you know, in terms of Irish boxing, so many people in Belfast have the same feeling on this. He basically told the corners that obviously there's no grappling, there's no wrestling, and there's no things that you can do inside a boxing ring that are illegal, but stick to the rules. And every round, like, Conor had overhooks, underhooks, and he was teeing off on Floyd in areas of the fight, and the referee just separated them each time. I think it was the 9th round, he hit him with a body shot, a low body shot to the right hand side. The ref called it a low blow. Floyd was in the corner he was about to get bludgeoned. He was finished, and the referee just separated him. You know, the whole thing was it was an absolute joke. It was completely one-sided for boxing, and it was just if boxing had lost that fight, it wouldn't have been the end of boxing, but it was a huge dig at MMA as a whole, and MMA fighters. The whole fight was geared to basically make MMA look like shit.
Well, okay. So before the fight, if you listen to the ref, it did sound like he was going more in Conor's direction when it came to warnings and stuff like that. Now, Conor was guilty with a couple of shots behind the head. I don't think it was as bad as people were saying with these punches. I didn't see crazy hammer fist behind the head. I seen him swinging, grazing sometimes. I also saw Floyd Mayweather giving up his back multiple times as well, which that shouldn't be allowed either.
Also, yeah, I agree with that. But the reason he gave his back up was on purpose.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
You have to remember that.
Yeah.
A lot of the times he gave his back up was because he was actually hurt, and he was trying to get the referee to separate it.
Well, here's the thing. I'm a big McGregor supporter, but I have to be real. And watching that fight, and I watched it again, Floyd Mayweather did a beautiful job. He literally let Conor punch himself out. He had his hands up, let him punch the gloves, go 3 rounds, gas out, and then slowly watched that gas tank go down and down and down. And all of a sudden, Floyd Mayweather dug in and did what he had to do. Now, I don't like the fact that he was turning his back to him, and you got all these fugazi rules. I'm not a big boxing fan, but when it comes to boxing, Floyd did what he had to do to win that fight. And not only did he do what he had to do, he TKO'd Conor. Now, being an MMA fan, I'm upset with the stoppage, but in boxing, I feel that it went beautifully for Floyd Mayweather. I don't know, man. I don't know about the ref being biased or anything like that. I think he let it go enough. Listen, he went 10 rounds. Conor's an amateur boxer. He went 10 rounds with arguably the greatest of all time. So I think it's a win for Conor. It's a moral victory for him, in my opinion.
Well, I'll give you the opinion on, in terms of Irish boxing, right? Well, my best friend's four times Irish champion, and he's sparred with Conor twice, and he's boxed the lugs of him. Conor's been boxed, like, the lugs have been boxed to him a few times by amateur boxers, but that's irrelevant to this whole fight. The whole point of it was to find out if MMA had a place in boxing, and it does at a huge level. But at the end of the day, you have to look at like the actual events that unfolded. When Conor hit him with a body shot in the 9th round, he whimpered into the corner. 3 or 4 shots he was away from being done. At least 3 or 4 shots. And the problem is that the ref just didn't want that to happen. He pulled Conor off him at least 5 or 6 times in the whole fight. Conor, fair enough, did get tired, but he goes through a patch. And I've seen it through the years of even watching him and being in the same changing room as him on shows in Ireland. A lot of his fights in his early career, we're talking Chaos and Ultimate Warriors and Clan Wars. They were short fights, but at the end of the day, in training, he after that 20, 35 minute mark, he completely goes on a downslope, but then he comes back up again. He's always had that problem. It's part of being an elite athlete in terms of your ATP PC stores and your energy systems. Like, that's the way he works. His body works like that, but he didn't drop him. Floyd didn't put him on his back. He wasn't on the floor. He wasn't unconscious. He was going through a bad patch. The weight difference also plays a factor into the shots that were hitting him. Floyd Mayweather does punch hard, and his shot is a pull two. It's a pull two with a step. So, you know, that's his punch. And it lands flush. But the thing is, Conor's a big man, and not one of those shots even put him remotely close to being on his back. There was a few shots at the end, arguably you could say he wasn't defending himself. But at the end of the day, if you look at it from a perspective of size, height, and weight, he wasn't even going to be dropped. He could have been on the edge of the ropes maybe for the next 45 seconds and getting punched out, but he wouldn't drop. And the thing is, he would have recovered, and if he had 2 rounds left, that fight could have arguably gone to decision.
Yeah.
Arguably, it could have gone to decision.
Well, yeah, stamina, I mean, listen, if Conor could fucking, catch his breath and or even take a knee, and regroup, who knows?
Big time.
But here...
Didn't even give him an 8 count. He didn't even give him an 8 count.
Yeah. Well, here, look at this. Now, Brian...
Just stopped it.
Brian Rogers says, I didn't see the fight, but the judges were more biased than the refs. You know what? Did you see those scores, by the way? I mean,
disgusting. It
was crazy. Disgusting. Now that I agree with. I mean, I don't understand. Maybe I don't know what the fuck I'm watching, but I don't.
No, you're right. You're completely right. They're protecting boxing.
Yeah, so that is suspect right there. I don't know about the ref, but it's possible. Anything's possible. Boxing has been known to be corrupt, so I mean, anything's possible.
Look at Undisputed, the TV talk show that recently was on, and maybe a couple of days ago, just when I got here, I watched it, and it's the guy Skip Bayless. Yeah. He's a football commentator, I believe. Fantastic analogy on it. And
wait, hold on a second. Did you say Skip Bayless has fantastic analogy? Analogy on
it? He had a fantastic analogy on some of the fights.
He's half retarded, Skip Bayless. No offense, but Skip Bayless is he's a penis. The guy he's complete. If you go run back with Skip Bayless, anything that comes out of his mouth is pure AIDS.
Well, he's American, right?
He is. He's a dick. He's a complete dickhead. Trust me, run it back. I mean, maybe you're not familiar with his work, but I mean, the chat room will be on fire.
I don't know a lot about him, but he's not in Ireland. He's not popular.
Yeah, let me hear the analogy. I'm curious about this because he's a real prick. This guy, but go ahead.
Well, he came out with an analogy on it in terms of when Mayweather got hurt, but arguably he could be one-sided. But the thing is, he spotted the exact same thing that I was talking about. The body shot that nearly dropped Mayweather in the 9th round, and he's in the corner. He was fucking done when he got to that corner. He was done. Conor was literally going to throw maybe 2 or 3 more punches after Robert Byrd took him off. The referee can arguably, he was very fair to Conor. He protected him from getting hurt. I agree. That's his job. Even to Owen and to Tommy in the corner and fucking John. All them boys agree with the referee, but they don't agree with the treatment that Conor got within the ring in terms of the clinches were broke up way too fast. Every time Conor was in the clinch, he was getting the rest, and he had an advantage. He was able to tee off in the clinch. There's so many things inside the clinch that he was able to do that Floyd Mayweather couldn't do. But at the same time, you have to look at it from both sides also, and that's understandable. Yeah. Well, but the referee had a big part to do with that fight being completely unfair.
All right, so you spoke your mind about that. Now, the real question is this. I mean, it's over and done with. I think, Conor going 10 rounds with this guy is impressive. To me, maybe not to others, but to me it is. Who do you see next for Conor? We're going to make this quick because the chat room's dying of AIDS. Who do you think is next for Conor McGregor? Who would you like to see, and who rightfully deserves the next shot at Conor?
Honestly, Ireland fucking owns the UFC. It is what it is at the minute. He's got his choice, and you got James and stuff coming up and all. James will be in the UFC soon. All these boys will be coming through. You're looking at, everyone wants this Diaz 3 thing. But the thing is, he dropped Diaz 3 times. He could have finished Diaz in the second round the last fight. I want Diaz 3 just to prove a point, and I want him to finish him. That's what I want to see. But, Kevin Lee, they're talking about people like that. They're not even on his level. Half of them boys.
Yeah.
None of them. They're not even close to him in terms of striking ability.
All right.
In live play, he reads everything so much faster than all those guys. I don't know. I'm going to say Nate Diaz for the money and for the country, just to fucking prove that we're better than America at striking. That's what I want to see.
All right. Well, you're definitely getting the chat on your side. They're gonna be lit on fire in a second. Before you go, let me know what's next for Matt the Horror Fitzpatrick. I mean, you have a little bit of an affiliation with Matt. I mean, he's all over the place. He's on fire right now, doing all these interviews.
Oh yeah, fuck it. He's training away down Jackson's so. I know he's getting some good boxing and stuff. So I'd like to see him beat the fucking tripe out of CM Punk, because it's unfair to professional fighters that have been on the circuit that he just walks into the UFC.
Mm-hmm.
I want to see Matt slap the head of him. I would love to fucking fight Chris Jericho, because I saw him on TNZ the other day throwing digs. I'm like, mate, you think you can fight? Fucking, I'll show you a real fight, mate.
Okay. All right.
You know, we'll see what happens. Hopefully he gets that fight. That'll be nice.
Yeah.
Be a good payday for him.
Well, I think he's got the swag to get one of these crazy fights going, and I'd love to hype the shit out of it. It would be a lot of fun.
Yeah, it also fits what his record is. You know, he's an amateur, 3-1. Fucking CM Punk will come in thinking he's going to beat him. CM Punk 0-1 as a pro.
Yeah.
It's a perfect fight.
All right, so let's stop this conversation. Thank you for the call. I do appreciate it, and we'll talk to you soon.
Yeah.
Okay. Guy, nice guy. Real nice guy, but god damn, he can talk. Anyway, I just looked at his Instagram. Go follow Adam. Now, Adam is from Ireland, and he does come back to New York. He has family over here. He has affiliation. He's cousins with Matt the Heart Fitzpatrick, and I just noticed this. Look at this shit. Oh, my God. As soon as he said fucking Skip Bayless, I wanted to throw myself through my bricks.
Oh, super chat.
Holy shit, look at this. Team VIP with the Conor McGregor super chat. Thank you, Team VIP. You are awesome. You are wonderful, wonderful.
Wonderful.
Much appreciation. These donations will go to UFC pay-per-view this weekend, UFC 215. I do appreciate that. This way we could do a swole fight buddies. Team VIP, you are wonderful. Wonderful. Thank you very much. But here we go.
Mayweather. That hurt Mayweather. You heard Al Bernstein, who's the highly respected boxing scribe and commentator.
Oh, fuck.
That hurt Mayweather. And I jumped it. You can ask Ernestine for the first. I made my first noise in the fight. Finish him. He's in trouble in the corner. And what did Robert Dirty Bird do? The referee.
Oh,
okay,
stop. Dirty Bird.
Okay. Yeah, he goes into the corner and pulls Conor McGregor off Floyd Mayweather.
All right.
And makes him retreat to the middle of the ring. And he says, that was a low blow. Oh, my God. So Robert Bird.
Well, hey, it's fucking boxing, guys. It's fucking boxing. I can't believe we're still talking about Maymac. I can't believe it just came back into the fucking thing. I want Maymac to die, but I mean it's goddamn boxing. I can't get riled up about boxing. I'm not a boxing guy. It's just limited. It's too limited for me to handle. So according to boxing, you're supposed to break that up. I don't know. And they're saying low blow and all this shit. Anyway, all right. I don't know what just happened anymore. Marlon Lane, if you're still watching, feel free to call in on the Hangouts. I sent you the link if you'd like to come in. If not, that's fine. We will open up the phone lines. Here we go. 516-522-0267. If you have any thoughts. I mean, I didn't think we could be talking about Maymac, but if you want to talk about Maymac too, we could talk about that. UFC 215 is this weekend, and it is Mighty Mouse versus Borg and Nunez versus Shevchenko. Now, I can understand how it could be derailed because it is UFC 215 and it isn't anything crazy, but get ready for AIDS. You're live with the MMA-Holes. What's your name? Where are you from?
Hey, this is Skippy from Philadelphia.
What's up, Skippy?
Hey, what the fuck was up with that last guy, man? That guy was boring as shit.
Yeah. Well, I mean, listen, he can talk. He's long-winded.
Yeah, I mean, he kind of sounded like somebody who voted for Hillary and can't accept that Trump won. But anyway, how did you come up with the name MMA Hole?
The MMA-Holes, well, it basically was just something dopey name that I put together and ran with it. That was it.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Have you ever done MMA before?
No. I'm a white belt in judo, and I am a black belt in podcasting. Yeah. How about you?
Well, most of the time I'm calling in messing with you guys, but I wanted to give a serious call because I ran out of ideas today.
What's your name? Where are you from?
I'm Matt.
Matt?
Okay.
Okay.
I'm from New Jersey.
Matt from Jersey. Okay. Well,
Yeah.
hey.
Oh, yeah, we should set up a fight for Darth Bane. That guy likes to talk a lot of shit.
All right. So explain to me what's going on, Matt. In the chat, I noticed that Darth Bane is going back and forth with everyone over here. Explain your side of the story, and maybe we'll get Darth's side as well. But what's going on,
I
man?
actually have no idea. It's just all chat shit. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
I don't even care. I was just kidding.
All right. Well, hey, I appreciate the call, man. Call back anytime. We're just having fun over here.
All right.
All right. Be good.
All right, man.
There's Matt calling in. There we go. We got a normal conversation out of Matt. Here's the deal, guys. We're having fun here, so I don't care. You guys are pranking and stuff like that. We'll have a good time. But it all comes down to the autism over here inside this chat room. That's what it's all about. So there you go. How about Matt coming in? Darth Bane, have you made friends in there? Let's find out. You're alive with the MMA-Holes. What's your name and where you from?
I was just kidding. All right. Well, hey, I appreciate the call, man.
Lower the volume in the background.
All right. Be good. All right, man. There's Matt calling in. There we go. We got it.
Right. What the fuck? I can't. I can't do it anymore. Calling on the lines, 516-522-0267 if you would like to talk about UFC 215 or any of that fun shit. Got to hang up over there. UFC 215, Mighty versus Borg, Shevchenko versus Nunez. And Maymac, if you want to dabble in on that, the last caller that called in, who was less of an AIDS victim, which is good. It's always good. But it's a slow week, man. I know it is fight week, but when you have Mighty Mouse on a card, it gets a little slower over here. You're alive with the MMA-Holes. What's your name and where you from? All right. We got a moan. 516-522-0267. Hold on a second. Marlon Lane says, Chris, how late are you going to be on tonight? We're probably going to go to 11 p.m. Eastern time. We're going to take this maybe a little bit, maybe like 45 more minutes. We're going to go. So if you want to come in towards the end of the show, you could tickle our senses and jump on in. If you guys want to see Marlon Lane live in the MMA-Holes, hit me with the ones inside this thing right over here, and we'll get Marlon Lane. Swole MMA holer. She's been around since the very beginning, and she has some thoughts on a lot of things. Let's see. Very true. Steve Walsh, Jay Smooth, G-Man, bro. I feel you had to give in and make 1-2 shit still brand new to me. All right. Oh, God. You are live with the MMA-Holes. What's your name? Where you from?
Marlon Lane. Live with the MMA-Holes. What?
So much autism. My question is this. When you, now I'm a big Howard Stern fan. So I get prank calls. I kind of get it. But do like a Howard Stern prank call. Make it a little fun. Let's have a little fun with it. So think of a character, call in, and let's talk about like, shoving dicks in asses and stuff like that. Have a little bit of fun over there. Anyway, look, everyone's pumped up. Everyone's pumped up to see Marlon Lane. Everyone's pumped up. They want a little Marlon in their life. Marlon actually calls in from work, and there she goes. She says crazy work stuff. So press 1 if Darth is a virgin. They're fucking going crazy on Darth Bane. Now, guys, if you do want to crowbar your comments over here, there are down below there are donations to support the show, and you can say whatever the hell you would like. So if you would like to crowbar some donations over there, check down below, and you can play the songs and have a little fun with the MMA-Holes Live. 4,708 subscribers on our way. Cancer calls says Jay Smooth. I know it is cancer calls, but I got to say, it's kind of fun. Kind of makes me, it builds my autism to the next level. So, oh my God, Chris, this is fooked up night. Yeah, well, the AIDS is real tonight in the MMA-Holes, but we got 60 watching, and it is wonderful, wonderful. Why the fuck not?
Fap.
Darth Bane is a virgin. Oh my God. All right. Go sit on a speaker, Chris. Says Steven Sedillo. Oh, that sounds like a great time, Steven. Sounds like a great time. How about you call in Lady Sansa? If you guys want a little Lady Sansa calling in over here. Lady Sansa, if you remember, was very active during the Fight Buddies, during the Maymac Fight Buddies. Lady Sansa was having a grand old time with my brother, Triggered Mike. So, yeah, a lot of AIDS going on over there. It was funny watching the reactions. How you doing with your gym situation, kid? Jay Smooth. This is G-Man. So now let's give you a little update. We had a little back and forth with, Jay Smooth was calling out J Money, who is inside the chat rooms over here, about getting a fight for Premier FC 24. We're going to have some fighters from that on next week. We're going to have a little fun with them. But that was going to go down, and J Money was like, nah, it's not going to happen. So we backed off. Now G-Man has jumped inside the chat room. G-Man is looking for a fight with Jay Smooth. Maybe we could work something out with that. Let's see if we could pull that together. But that would be a lot of fun to have those two collide together inside a cage as two swole MMA holes. Mr. Anonymous, is he going to show up, says the Sega Can't Gamer? Well, we can't guarantee anything, Sega. Welcome to the chat. Is he going to show up and troll here? I don't know. But we have some phone callers calling in and doing that for us. So who needs Mr. Anonymous when you have the phone lines? Well, let's open the phone lines again. If you have anything to say about UFC 215, Maymac, G-Man versus Smooth, call him right now, 516-522-0267. Getting on the lines.
FAP.
That's right. Getting on the lines. FAPs.
FAP.
That's right. All right. You are live on the MMA-Holes. What's your name and where you from?
Chris, it's Kobe. How you doing, my brother?
Hey, Kobe. What's going on? What do you think about the AIDS victims calling in tonight?
That interview is really similar to the last one. And the best part of the interview for me was when you're like, okay, the conversation's over. We got to go. You just totally cut him off. I was cracking up. He's a really nice guy, and I'm sure he's even a talented fighter. But the way you ended that interview was fucking classic.
Yeah, like, I mean, now we got Kobe from Kobe's Corner live on the MMA-Holes. And, yeah, I mean, Kobe knows when someone gets too long, you got to kind of, like, I've told Adam before, I told him, I was like, listen, you're getting a little long-winded. You got to slow down. And he just keeps going. I don't understand. But, you know, some people just don't get it. So you just got to cut him off, I guess.
Well, that's your quality as a host because you have the strength to do that where others wouldn't have the balls to take control of the wheel. So that just speaks to the quality of host you are.
Mm-hmm. Now, Kobe, I've noticed this. There are some MMA holes that are fancying you. I think Jay Smooth and Darth Bane want to suck your cock. It looks like they love a little bit of Kobe. Kobe, what do you think?
They are just some real motherfucking G's. These are some real fucking G's from the road. These are like probably guys that I would hang out with on this road or on the street, you know? So I think it's just like they can relate in that way. But if you notice in that tweet I put together, I represented them as the front men for the MMA holes because I know where they come from, and that was from you.
Well, listen, they're good guys. They're very supportive. They're here every time. They're doing their thing. So Darth and Jay Smooth, I have a lot of respect for always showing up and locking down these chat rooms. And they do a great job, man. They're very supportive.
Your whole fucking crew, man, has held it down for me. I mean, the whole live chat. I mean, it's been amazing. But I wanted to call in actually real quick just to talk about something. It's kind of funny. There's some dramatic irony here. It's like, this UFC card's coming up, and we're still on this Maymac hangover, and I'm completely fucking sick of it too. But this is funny. We're on the precipice of one of the biggest records in UFC history.
Yeah.
Demetrius Mighty Mouse Johnson is about to break Anderson Silva's record for successful title defenses at 11. As far as champions goes and the GOAT and all that shit, title defenses is at the top of the list, or it should be. This motherfucker is about to set a major record in the UFC. Mixed martial arts. This is massive, and no one gives a fuck. You know what I mean? It's like it's not even happening, not even being talked about. Huge deal. Mighty Mouse Johnson, 11 straps defenses.
It's insane, and you bring up a great point here. I mean, I understand. Before people were bored with Mighty Mouse, I get it. There's been some decisions down the road that, you know, okay, I could see you scratch your head watching him fight. But coming off of that last fight and what he did, and like you said, this whole record and breaking, you know, I mean, listen, we're going to see history over here. We have MMA back. We're done with the circus, yet people still insist upon talking about the circus in Conor McGregor and Floyd Mayweather. Let's move on. Let's just move on, guys. You know?
Yep, totally. I totally agree, man. I find it funny because it's nowhere to be found. They're talking about Conor fucking snorting cokes and banging hookers in Ibiza, and this guy's about to fucking set the ultimate MMA record. Anyway, I don't want to take up any more time. Shout out to everybody in the live chat and on the show. Always doing a great job, my brother.
All right, we're still on for tomorrow, Kobe?
Oh, you bet we are, baby.
All right.
Announce that shit up.
There we go. Okay, thank you, Kobe, for the call. Live tomorrow night on Kobe's channel. Check me out. In the description down below, you can go check out Kobe from Kobe's Corner. And we'll be doing a live show, 6 p.m. Eastern time over there on Kobe's channel. So click the link, subscribe to my friend Kobe. It's down in the description. Also, subscribe to my friend Jessie Belle Hill, who is in this chat right here as well. So go check out Jessie Belle Hill, who's be doing the after show. So Kobe tomorrow I'll be live, Jessie Belle Hill after show. Go check him out, subscribe, show some love over there for Kobe. But Kobe brings up a good point. we have a fight here, UFC 215, and it's Mighty Mouse versus Ray Borg. Yet we get pulled back in the direction of Conor McGregor and the super fight with Floyd Mayweather. It's over and done with, okay? It's 50-0, guys. I mean, we could keep talking about it and refs and judges and all this bullshit. But Conor McGregor has bigger things on his mind now. It's to move on back to MMA. Can Conor bounce back from this circus, you know? I think he can. So let's just focus on this. UFC 215 is Saturday. MMA is back, okay? Now, is this the most electrifying card in the world? No. This is not the most exciting card ever. But we are getting MMA back, and we have some stories here. Amanda Nunes is fighting Shevchenko, and she pulled out. There was some crazy stuff the last time. You know, she got sick, and it was controversy. Dana White throwing her under the bus. We have two fights here with Magny and Dos Anjos that are different weight classes. Now, Rafael Dos Anjos fought at 170 already. You know, he already has one under his belt, but still a fascinating story to see him at 170 because he's not the tallest guy in the world, you know, but he looked pretty damn good at 170, a healthy 170, a healthy weight class for Dos Anjos. And then you got Melendez jumping down to 145. So you got two weird stories in different weight classes going on over there. I can't look past this fight over here. Latifi is going to be decent, all right? But we got two title fights. Shevchenko Nunes, which rightfully so should be the co-main, and Mighty Mouse, for the record, against Ray Borg. So, Brian Rogers says, Ray Borg.
Who the fuck is that guy?
Now, like I said, is it the most exciting pay-per-view ever? No, but there are stories. And I always look for stories inside pay-per-views. So check out the stories. Even going into the prelims over here, Cejudo's coming back against Reese. Reese may look familiar because he's the one that lost to Mighty Mouse. And then you have this fight over here with McMahon, who has better shoulders and traps and fucking triceps and pretty much all muscles than me. I wish I had Sarah McMahon's body without the vagina, but that's going down over there. So let's see what you guys think in the chat about UFC 215 and see what's going on. Magny has been ducking Masvidal for years, says Jake Troy. Magny looks like Angela Hill, says Jay Smooth.
Wonderful, wonderful.
It's so true. Neil Magny looks like Angela Hill. Hold on. That's a great... Oh, that's a good one, Jay. Good stuff. Mighty Mouse is an excellent fighter and dominated his weight. Problem is, he is too nice, and that is why he doesn't get bigger bucks. Says Team VIP 99. Now, we did make the same point in the beginning, Team VIP. We do agree. He needs to just talk a little smack. He doesn't have to be a complete dick, but he needs to talk a little bit of smack or just sell a fight. That's what he needs to do. Just sell a freaking fight. Now, let's see something here. Let's do a little science experiment. Thank you, donations. Thank you, phone calls. Thank you for everyone who participated in this wonderful, wonderful Wednesday night. Even though we had a little bit of AIDS tonight on the phone lines, doesn't matter. It's still a goddamn good time. Angela Hill. This is going to be good. Jay Smooth coming in clutch with this one. It's fucking funny as hell. Hill. All right. And how about that? I'm actually getting through a full show with this voice. I don't even... Apologies for my fucking voice. Okay, you ready, guys? All right, and Conor McGregor still pops up over here. Okay, here we go. Magny morphs into... If you guys think they look alike, you know what to do. Hit me with the ones. But check it out. Magny, Hill. Are they the same person? Are they the same person? That's right, ladies and gentlemen. We are playing Who is Who? Is it Neil Magny or is it Angela Hill? We don't know. Who is fighting on Saturday? Well, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what's going on anymore, but that's fucking funny as hell.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Neil Magny, Angela Hill. Oh, God. Well, anyway, Neil Magny is fighting, and he's fighting Dos Anjos. Okay. Chat room, let's see what you got going on over here. Yeah, NH thinks they're the same person. The A side too. Chris, be honest. How much money have you made from donations? Says Lady Sansa. Well, I mean, I could show my donations. I could, but I guess the MMA-Holes have been very supportive. So I do respect the fact that they do donate to us. It's wonderful, wonderful,
wonderful, wonderful.
The reason why we are able to do as many shows as we do is because of the MMA Holes. The MMA Holes give back, so I give back and give you some more content on Wednesday nights, 49 weeks in a row. Angela Hill equals Neil Magny, says Jay Smooth, so he agrees with the ones. Darth Bane has the eggplants. Tranny, says James Stuck. Twins, says Steven Cedillo. So you guys think that there is a... Now every time I see Neil Magny, I'm going to be thinking Angela Hill. Like both fighters, I'm actually a big fan of Neil Magny ever since The Ultimate Fighter. I like the guy's style, man. The best fight, Neil Magny, the one I always go back to was when he fought that fucking juice head with a Lombard. I think it was Hector. I think it was Hector Lombard. Here we go. This fight here. Hector Lombard, Neil Magny. The beginning of the fight, Neil Magny was getting his face beat in. Like, literally. It looked like he was going to die. Hector Lombard was just unloading hell on Neil Magny's face. Neil Magny weathered the storm and wound up coming back and winning that fight. Performance of the night he got on that fight. KO TKO on Hector Lombard. Hector Lombard just fucking gassed out, and Neil Magny came back and just destroyed my man. So I always think, when I see Neil Magny, I always think of that fight. I'm like, God damn, that was a fucking awesome fight. So respect to him. Do you have an MMA Holes shirts? I do, Team VIP. I do have MMA Holes shirts. Well, it's funny you say that because if you go down in our description, you go down on Mystic Moss, well, you go down over here. Right in the support this channel, you have all the donations and their alerts. With Streamlabs Super Chat, you can do as well. But MMA Holes gear, and you click on the link right here. Ba 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 da ba. Here we go. Takes you to the MMA Holes store, where we will be giving you guys some beautiful swag. Look at that logo. Check it out. Black shirts, all different color shirts if you click on it. Oh yeah. The MMA Holes official shirt. You could get tank tops. You could switch all the colors. One day left to buy, so hurry right now. Here's the styles. Ba-ba. All right, you could get my face. You could get a wonderful, wonderful shirt. You could get my face on a mug. That's right. Oh my God, look at all the swag. Hoodies. Goats. That's right. Tank tops. 7% shirts. Just go to the fucking store and buy a shirt, you fucking asshole. But yeah, we do have shirts. All right. Look at those purdy shirts. We have lady shirts as well for the 7%. Go check out in the description, and it is wonderful, wonderful. After the show winds down, we're going 20 more minutes. We will do the after show to Jessie Belle Hill's channel. You click that link, you teleport yourself over to Jessie Belle Hill, and I'm sure she'll have a lot to talk about when it comes to this show. I mean, there was a lot going on. Got it. Thanks, Team VIP. I know. All right, so there you go. Shameless plugs on the MMA Holes. Let's check out the chat room. Let's talk about UFC 215. And yes, there will be a Fight Buddies this weekend, guys. There will be a Fight Buddies. Darth sucks bananas for fun t-shirts. Available now, says Lady Sansa. White Power is here. There's actually a man or a woman named White Power. Okay, cool. That's wonderful, wonderful.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Let's see. Let's see what else we got over here. 7% representing. Now, this is what I want to know in the chat. Let's see how many 7%ers are in the chat. 7% is the amount, the percentage of MMA holes that watch that are female. So if you are a 7%er, what I want you to do is drop a 7 in the chat for the 7%ers. Let's see how many of you are here out of the 40 viewers right now. Let's see. Matt MMA Holer says Trump 2020. Okay. Not official, but that's what we're working on. Okay, Showers not taking a fight. So Jay Smooth is talking about the G-Man, trying to get the G-Man smooth. November 11th is Premier FC 24. Let's try to get that shit going and get you guys on that card. Jessie Belle Hill, woot woot, says the A-side. Lady Fook off. Tanner says, and it's lower than 7% if you remove all the Georgia dick accounts, Georgia's chick accounts. So there you go.
Wonderful, wonderful.
It's possible. It's very possible. It's probably a 2%. Lady Sansa says, and don't get me started on your fat. Okay. Craig Lee says, Darth Bane adding bitches to his stable. Steven Cedillo says, oh, snap. Show how much I pay attention. Okay. And H is a 7%er representing. Proud to be 7%.
Wonderful, wonderful.
That's right. What happened to the Showers that touch butt fag. Oh my God, James Stuck. How dare you? That's so mean. So mean of you to say. Showers is such a nice boy. All right. It's the weed. That dude said, someone in the chat, what the fuck says G-Man? G-Man, I hope you're safe and sound running away from that hurricane. Amanda wins by another knockout. So a win, or are you trying to say by another knockout? So Amanda win by another knockout, says Team VIP. Now, let's talk about this. I do give my picks on the Fight Buddies, but I'm going to give you a little teaser over here. And I said it before, so I will say it again. I'm not going to, well, listen, you guys know I'm picking Mighty Mouse on this one, but over here, I need to know in the chat, okay? I need to know from you guys. This is a rematch. The first fight gave me AIDS and we were booing them out of the building. But I think this one's going to be a lot better. I really do. As a co-main event, belt on the line, different storyline here. Amanda Nunes got sick and wasn't able to fight. So it's a different thing. It's a whole different thing going on here. A lot of people are picking Shevchenko. A lot of people think Shevchenko is going to win. Night, Kobe. Have a great night. I still feel that Amanda Nunes is going to pull off this fight. I just think she's butchier. She's got that lesbian vibe, and she's going to pound Shevchenko's face into the fucking mat. That's what I'm saying. Now, Shevchenko is a badass. We even seen that she's got some ground skills on top of her crazy slick striking. So she's no slouch. She's no joke. She's Russian. She's tough as nails. And you know how I love those Russians, especially in Bellator. You never pick against a goddamn Russian in Bellator. But I still am picking against a Russian, going Brazil. I'm going Amanda Nunes with this fight. But let me know in the chat. What do you guys have? UFC 215 right around the corner. Let me know right now.
Fap.
Or are you just going to be fapping? Are you going to be fapping?
Fap.
Are you going to be fapping?
Fap.
To UFC 215. Let me know right now. We got 58 likes. 5 people dying of AIDS. Let's get to 60 likes. 40 watching right now. If you're not subscribed to the greatest channel on YouTube, do it right now because we are questing to 5,000. I guarantee MMA-Holes, we will hit 5,000 subscribers by Saturday night. That's right, 5,000 subscribers. You heard it here first on the MMA-Holes Live. All right, Jay Smooth says Shevchenko got it. Let's see what else we got. Val kills her. Val Kilmer. Fuck. So Val for the win. Okay. Agrees, says Tanner. Team VIP. Good one, George, says Tanner. All right, Jordy Mon. This UFC does about 50,000 pay-per-views, says Jordy. So there you go, 50,000 pay-per-views on this one. Valentina for the win, says Craig Lee. Oh, God. Let's see, armbar for the Dyke. So James Stuck says Dyke. Dyke for the win, and Amanda Nunes for the win. Let's see, beat Texas. Lines open, says my favorite songs. You want the lines open? Maybe we'll take some calls while we wind it down. But let's see what we got. Valentina or Amanda. Let me know. Lady Salty. Now, it looks like you guys are going on Lady Sansa. Now, Lady Sansa, if you're still in the chat right there, let me know if you came on, if your first MMA whole stream was that Fight Buddies. I'm curious because that was the first time we noticed you. So was that the first time you became part of the Swole family and started to talk crazy shit? Let me know in the chat. Okay, so there you go. All right, guys. So let me know what you got. Shevchenko Nunes. Let me know in the chat. But yeah, I think it's going to be better than the first time around. So I am optimistic about UFC 215. We had the numbers that we spoke about. Carolina's coming back onto the scene. And things are moving along. Jessica I versus Paige Van Zandt. And if you missed it in the beginning, Paige Van Zandt, well, she has a controversial Reebok thing over here. Yeah, sure does. Right over here. Getting fucked in the ass by Ngannou. That's right. Check out the Reebok gear. But more importantly, check out that. Hey, guys, we have a surprise for you guys. We have a big surprise because we got a guest. Ladies and gentlemen, on the Hangouts for the first time in God knows how long, Marlon Lane is here. Live on the MMA-Holes. Marlon, what's going on, friends?
Not much. How are you?
I am very good, Marlon Lane. Welcome to the show. It's good to see you over here. We haven't seen you in a hot minute live on the MMA-Holes. It's good to have you back. Hold on, let me sorry about that. Let me open this up so you could look at my beautiful face because I know you miss me. All right. Everyone, give a fap in the chat.
Fap.
To Marlon Lane. Welcome to the show. We haven't seen you in a while. And it's good to see you over here. Hold on. Let's see if I could give you my face. Marlyn, I am suffering right now. Okay. Just wanted to let you know I'm suffering because I have allergies. And here I am. Look at me. There you are. Hi. How you doing?
Hey.
I have allergies and I'm struggling to get through this right now. My voice is like crackling and going off on me. So it's a tough one, but we're trooping. We're getting through this together. You and me, we're getting through this together.
That's right. That's right.
So Marlon Lane, if you are new to the MMA Holes, we have a lot of new MMA Holes here in the chat causing cancer with the group. And I'm sure you've seen what's going on in there, but it's absolute AIDS. What do you think about this new infusion of MMA Holes over here? There's a lot of new blood. What do you think about this?
It's interesting for sure. I'll just leave it at that.
It is interesting. That's a good way of putting it. But hey, listen, we put this together, all fapping to you in the chat, so it's nice to see. Now, Marlyn, I have to give a little backstory because there are new people here. Marlyn, she's showing a little cleavage. Look at that. We get to look down your shirt. That was very nice of you to do.
No, I'm just trying to position my phone. There we go.
I thought you were putting on a quick show for the MMA Holes. Marlyn, now you've been with the MMA Holes for a long time. In fact, you were one of the first people to have MMA Holes swag. You've been on the show, on Wednesday shows a lot. I know you've been busy with work. You do dance competitions. You train. There's a lot on your plate. But maybe if you can do me a favor and just tell the audience right now, when did you get into the MMA Holes? What's your background with mixed martial arts? And why do you love this swole red beard?
Okay, my background. Well, I got involved with you guys because you had something to do with Stephen Wonderboy Thompson, and so of course, since I'm a big fan, I had to oblige that, and that's how we became friends. And yeah, I've supported you ever since the beginning. I think you're doing great, and yeah, that's it. Hello, everyone.
well, I have to say, you have supported us from the beginning, and through the craziness inside the chat and all this stuff going on, you've always been there for us. So I do appreciate your support. Now, Marlyn, I know you don't have too much time because you're at work, but there is an event this weekend, and it is UFC 215. You have young ladies fighting as the co-main event, and you have Mighty Mouse about to break some records. Give us your thoughts on the card, who you're excited to see fight, and who do you think is going to win in these fights?
Well, I'm excited for DJ. I think he's highly underrated for what he does, and I do believe he's going to beat Anderson Silva's record. As far as the co-main event, I am definitely looking forward to Shevchenko. I think she has all the tools, and she is just ready to go out there and kick some butt. So I'm excited to see that for sure.
So DJ and Shevchenko, and a lot of people are high on Shevchenko. They think she's going to pull this one off. She looks focused. She healthy. She looks in great shape. And do you feel that Nunes, do you think she's a little nervous? Do you think the last time when she got sick, or do you think she pulled out because she was nervous or because she was actually sick?
You know, I mean, she's been a fighter for a long time. She's been in the game. I don't think necessarily she's scared of Shevchenko, but I think that she's so attached to this belt that she's afraid of what she will lose if she loses it, per se. I don't think it's necessarily the opponent. It's just that so much goes with it because not many people know about her outside of the MMA world. And so I think that because of that, she... that's all she knows. This is what, gives her glory. And so I think that's what she's afraid of. Not Shevchenko, but losing the belt.
Yeah, and I kind of get that vibe too. Nunes is on top of her game right now. She's on top of the world. She's the champion at 135. And she has a tough task in fighting Valentina Shevchenko. Now, what do you think about the whole co-main situation? Do you believe that Mighty Mouse deserves the top spot, or do you think that the two young ladies who were supposed to headline a fight before, do you believe they should be the top fight?
No, I think that they have it right. I think DJ deserves this top spot because he is ultimately at the possibility of breaking, the GOAT's record, so to say. I mean, to already tie Anderson Silva and possibly break his record, that's such a huge deal.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and plus, you know, Dana White said he doesn't trust Nunes, you know, because of what she did, you know, and I can kind of see where he's coming from, especially the fight that she canceled on, because it was such a big deal, and for her to pull out literally hours before, yeah, that's just not cool.
Yeah, that was a difficult pill to swallow. We're talking to Marlyn Lane, OG MMA-Holes 7%er live on a Wednesday night. It's good to have you back on a Wednesday show. So what do you rate this card, UFC 215? I mean, we're coming off of Maymac. We're basically dipping down, and I have to say I'm done with the whole boxing versus MMA. I think we've exhausted that conversation, but we didn't get your opinion on Maymac. So what I want to do is real quick get your opinion on the whole situation with Floyd Mayweather and Conor McGregor. What did you take from that fight?
Well, I gotta say that I had a lot of respect for McGregor going in to a sport that he's new at and taking on a guy who some people say is the greatest. I think he did a great job to go 10 rounds with Floyd, you know, and to essentially make Floyd go out of his normal fighting game. I thought that was a great accomplishment. He gave it a great try. I wish, of course, he would have taken the victory, but I'm not mad for how hard he did try up until that point, you know, and, you know, the fight stopped, you know, good for you know, Mayweather for getting his 50-0 record, but, you know, I'm hoping to see McGregor come back to the UFC soon.
Yeah, and I see in the chat people are saying they want to tongue punch you, fart box, and stuff like that. Real classy. I mean, it's. I mean, do you expect anything less? I've never seen the amount of autism as much as my life as I'm seeing right now in this chat room. It's completely out of control. This crew of misfits has completely lost their mind. Marlon, they've lost their mind. I never thought it could be bad, but it's we've gone there. We've gone there, and I encourage it. So I can't criticize this chat room for being a bunch of cunts in the chat, but they are. Anyway, Marlon Lane's live on the MMA-Holes talking a little bit of Maymac. We're trying to get that out of the way real quick. UFC 215, and there's a lot of stuff coming down the way with Stephen Wonderboy Thompson, who will be fighting Jorge Masvidal. We didn't even get a chance to discuss that together. Stephen Thompson with a tough task and a guy named Jorge Masvidal. Me personally, I don't think it's that tough. I think that the superior striker is Wonderboy, and I've been skeptical. You know, I don't know, with Wonderboy, with the Woodley stuff, I've been on the other side of things, but I've totally flipped when it comes to Masvidal. I feel like he's the superior striker. Let's know with you, Marlon Lane. Masvidal, are you nervous about Stephen Wonderboy's chances in New York?
Well, I think anytime, that's the thing about MMA is that it can humble the most prized fighter of them all. We've seen people fall from grace, and it's just, you never really know what could happen. One wrong move can cost the fighter the whole fight, and so, you know, I just, you know, I never say never, I guess you can say with fights. But I do agree with you. I do think that Wonderboy is the superior striker. I think that he has amazing footwork, and obviously those kicks can keep Masvidal at bay. I think Masvidal, though, he likes to stand in the pocket and bang it out, and if he can close the distance, which I think I have to give credit to Woodley for showing in some ways on how to capitalize on Wonderboy's style. And I think if Masvidal can learn from that and, go in there and tag him, then who knows what could happen. But the thing is closing that distance, and that's the hardest thing for most opponents when it comes to Wonderboy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, I mean, now people are saying that Masvidal is the best boxer in the UFC. I don't know about that. I mean, the guy can strike. The guy can stand and bang. And he's a good backyard brawler too. But let's be honest. Wonderboy he's very precise in his counters and stuff like that. The guy and his kicks, Jesus Christ. It is absolutely out of control. We are live on the air with Marlon Lane, and it's good to have you here because you brought some sort of credibility to the show that has completely gone off the rails. We've completely lost complete control of the MMA-Holes, but it's good to see Marlon here. Now, guys, if you are pumped up that Marlon is back on the show, hit us with the ones in the chat right now. Shower us with ones. Now, there are a lot of sexual comments in the chat. I'm not going to read them all, but if you want to go back and watch those, I'm sure you could just go back and watch this phone over here. They want to do terrible things to you, Marlon, but I don't want to do anything terrible to you because you saved the show, so I'm going to be nice.
Thank you.
What is new in the life of Marlon Lane? I mean, we haven't spoken to you about what has been going on. I mean, you still competing? Do you still roll around and train and do all that fun stuff?
Well, right now I can't because I'm still injured. I'm still healing from my injury. I have a severe strain in my tendon that has caused bicipital tendonitis. So I'm going through a lot of therapy right now. I'm going through physical therapy, massage therapy, acupuncture therapy, doing everything I can right now to heal it as fast as I can. Last week, I thought I went back to square one because it was extremely painful. Started taking more vitamins and supplements, trying to do everything as natural as I can because I'm not on pain meds. And it seems to be working. A lot of icing it, heat. Yeah, so hopefully I'm on the road to recovery, but the doctor said it could take up to 6 months before I'm fully better, and I'm only at the 3.5 mark. So.
Well, it's frustrating. It's very frustrating. I've dealt with shoulder surgeries and situations and stuff like that, and it sucks. It's especially if you're an active person, you want to, do things, and it blows. It really does. So I could see in your face that you are not happy, Marlon. Now, do we need to all tickle you to make you happy now, or how can we make? All right, there we go. She's laughing. That's good. All right, good. We got the smile back. I'm glad to see you smiling. But yeah, it is annoying dealing with injuries and stuff like that. It's very frustrating. So I hope you do feel better, and the MMA-Holes hope you do too. The chat room was showered with ones, Marlon. They are so happy. I'm just going to read off the people right now. NH, Craig Lee, Team VIP, the A-side, Tanner. The A-side's back. Michael and Anzalone. I am so damn black, even crawled out of the woodwork. We haven't seen him in a long time, and he's an OG, is here. Joel Harris. It's good stuff over here. My favorite songs, Craig Lee, Jay Smooth. Yeah, look, everyone. They all throwing ones in over here. Craig's yelling at me, don't read the comments, screaming at me in those caps. But
Thank you, Craig.
Yeah. I'll listen, you're injured, so I'll let you slide. I will not read the comments. But the next time you come on, I will be reading some terrible comments, so be ready. All right.
Okay. Well, right. Sweetie, I actually do have to let you go, though. I got to get back to finishing my crazy work stuff. But
yeah. All right. Well, Marlon, it's good to have you on here. Thank you for coming on. And any last words to the MMA-Holes?
No, just keep being awesome, and the rest of you guys behave.
There you go. All right. Thank you, Marlon Lane, for calling in on the MMA-Holes Live. All right, Marlon Lane. And if you look right above me, that is going on this weekend. Fight Buddies Unite. We will be, boom, live Saturday night. Everybody, let's all tickle our penises and vaginas because it's going down. Demetrius Johnson versus Ray Borg. The streak, will it stay intact? Will he break records? Will it be alive? Will Mighty Mouse fuck his wife in multiple holes after the competition? Nunez Shevchenko. Can Nunez hold on to the belt? We're going to find out if Shevchenko is looking to rip that thing from her lesbian hands. Neil Magny, also known as Angela Lee, is fighting Rafael Dos Anjos, number 10 versus number 6 at 170. Latifi versus Pedro. And at 145, Gilbert Melendez will be fighting. Will he be fighting?
Who the fuck is that guy?
That's right. He'll be fighting.
Who the fuck is that guy?
That's right. He'll be fighting.
Who the fuck is that guy?
That's right. Jeremy Stevens. So stay tuned for Fight Buddies. If you're not subscribed to the MMA-Holes, I demand that you do it right now. Subscribe to the MMA-Holes, slap the bell, do what you got to do and live in color. All right.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Thank you for the donations, the subscribers inside over here. Stay tuned. We have a Discord that we will be opening up for the MMA-Holes, VIP MMA-Holes. So I'll be giving you more news on that. Drop a like in there. If you have not liked this, get us to 60. Let's make Brady dance one more time before we shut down the show. In the description down below, I want you to go to Jessie Belle Hill's channel because she's going to be doing the after show. That's right. And maybe she'll have a voice, unlike myself, that sounds like a prepubescent fucking... Well, there it is. 60 likes. We did it, kids. Thank you for the likes, and let's do it. Brady Ferguson dances, and let's bring a rat involved. We're going to make the rat dance now. 10 more likes. Let's go.
I've got 10 more likes.
I've got 10 more likes.
I've got 10 more likes.
Fuck you, dislikes. Yes.
I've got 10 more likes.
I've got 10 more likes.
I've got 10 more likes. I hope the dislikes die of AIDS.
Brady and his pet rat. They love it. They are wonderful, wonderful. And we got over 60 likes on an MMA-Holes show. And it is beautiful. It is sexy. It is swole. And it is
wonderful, wonderful.
Guys, I had fun tonight. I have fun. I have fun every night. Anytime I'm live with the MMA-Holes, I always have a great time. So the support is always overwhelming. If you're watching this on a replay, hello. Is it me you're looking for? Drop down in the comments section when the stream is done. Let's just cause some AIDS. Let's have a little fun. UFC 215. Who do you guys have? Who will win UFC 215? MMA is back. Boxing, let's say goodbye to boxing. Although Triple G versus Canelo might be a fight buddies for that where we rip apart boxing. Guys, thank you so much for watching. This chat room is united like a sexy, swole, dysfunctional, autistic mess.
Wonderful, wonderful.
That's right. No one cares about Jessie's autistic after show? Or she just, okay. All right. That's good. I'm glad you guys bring the AIDS over to Jessie's show. Let's have a little fun over there. Chris, you rock. Thank you, NH. Applaud. Applaud. Darth Bane goes, MMA-Holes. Guys, see this thing over here? That is wonderful, wonderful. That is the MMA-Holes. We are the MMA-Holes. We are taking over YouTube one fook at a time. And it's sexy. It's fucking swole. And this is the end. We will see you in Jessie Belle Hill's stream. Who do you guys have in UFC 215? In the comments section is where I want you to answer that question. And always remember, don't be an a-hole, be an MMA-Hole.